Well, now I'm going to make a dessert. I like that here in Canada, people usually likes to drink tea in the afternoon with a cake or something. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to prepare a Mexican dessert. I'm going to do cornbread. I have seen that here and in the States they make cornbread more as a side dish, not a dessert, but this is different. Well, first, as you see, you need to clean your corn. Now that you have it like that, you can do this, or you can chop it with the knife. This is garbage. We are going to put it aside. Now, to make it easier, we're going to chop at the half our corn. This is a little hard, so just be careful. Now that we have it like this, with a knife, we're going to cut it like that. Is what we are going to use. I'm going to put it in a container. Then I'm going to clean all the corn and I come back to you. So here is the corn cleaned, as you can see, and there is the organic trash. There's a lot, but now we can do the cake with this. We put the corn in the blender and then we add the milk, the evaporated milk. So now we are going to blend this. This is how it looked like. Now we are going to acclimate the butter with the sugar. I'm using this one in my machine. You can do it by hand if you need, or with a stand mixer, but if you have this one, it's easier. We are going to put it, I believe, in third speed. The butter is ready. It only took like 1 or 2 minutes at speed 1. And now the butter, as you can see, it's creamier. By the way, your butter needs to be at room temperature, because if it's too cold, it's gonna be hard for the machine to make it soft. In a different bowl, I put the corn mixture. I separate the stuff so you can see them. I put here 5 egg yolks, 1 broke, but there are 5. I put half a cup of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a little bit of salt. Here is it. I like to use pink salt, but you can use any salt you like. As you can see, here are the 5 egg yolks, but you need to separate the egg whites from the egg yolks. Now I'm going to mix it a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we are going to add this mixture to the butter. Here is our butter. I'm going to separate it. Sometimes it gets stuck, so you need to separate it. That way, when we mix our butter, everything is going to mix properly. You can clean your spoon in here. Now we are going to add the corn mixture. Here is the corn butter. And I'm going to mix it just a little bit in speed 1. I mixed the dough around 1 minute in speed 1, and now back to the bowl. Now we are going to use this bowl for the egg whites. So I'm going to clean it and I come back with you. I wash it good and dry it, because if there's some drop of water or something in the bowl, the egg whites are not going to air. So now we pour them there. I put this attachment. This is different from the another one, from the butter. This one is going to help us to air the egg whites. So now I'm going to mix them until they are fluffy. Now my egg whites are fluffy, as you can see, fluffy and puffy. And I'm going to put them here in the butter, and I'm going to mix them very slow because we don't want them to lose their air. Very slow from the bottom to the top until it's all mixed. This is the butter, now it's mixed. As you can see, it looks more puffier. So we are going to put it in the molds now. This batter works good for a good big cake mold, but I only have these little ones because my oven is not so big. So we have two different ways of eating this batter. You can do a circular cake, a little one. I like this one because the cakes look very nice being that small. And this one, this is more like a bread mold, but they turn very cute in rectangular shape. So first I'm going to spray a little bit of oil. You can use regular oil, or I prefer butter, but I don't have any more, so I'm going to use the spray. You can do this if you don't have butter either. And now I'm going to add a little bit of flour so the butter doesn't get stuck in them. Just a little bit, and you are going to move the mold so the flour gets all around it. It's a little hard with one hand, but you get the idea. Excess flour, we are going to put it in here, in the other mold. This is how the mold should look like. And this is the other one, so they are ready now. We are continue to do the batter. We are going to preheat the oven. This has several functions, but a regular oven, it's okay, we just need to bake it. 350 Fahrenheit or 180. They are ready for the oven. As you can see, I didn't put them at the end of the mold. You need to put them 3/4 of the mold, because if not, the butter it's gonna get out. So this way they are going to get puffy, but everything is going to work out. So here we have our cakes. They look pretty nice and the kitchen smells really nice too. So now I'm going to take out of the mold one of them. It's hard with one hand, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna cut a little piece of it. Remember to use this kind of knife, because if you use the other one, the one without teeth, it's going to make a mess. So remember to use your bread knife. Here you can see the inside. It looks pretty nice. Here is the other version of the cake. So tell me, which one do you prefer? The circular or the rectangular?